Hey everybody, it's Dallas42 back again with another 7 Days to Die video. If you saw the movie 28 Days Later, or Weeks Later, or Years Later, you probably know that the number 28 has something to do with zombies. And because this game is 7 Days to Die, and day 28 is a multiple of 7, that means that today is a blood moon. So we've got until 2200 for the blood moon to actually begin. So I'm pretty sure we got our Horde base pretty whipped into shape already, but let's go take a quick look and just make sure. We're using concrete and upgrading things. I got a little bit more concrete on me, but I don't want to use all of it because I want to have some with me for repairs for later during the actual blood moon event. So we got our whole fighting window whipped into shape, with the exception of the far outside there. We got this whole walkway whipped into shape, the front part at least. And these main pillars that seemed to be taking some damage. Let's see where we're at as far as raw materials are concerned with being able to make more concrete. If I can churn out a bunch more concrete today, then maybe we can upgrade some more blocks. But if not, then we should probably conserve it. So, to make concrete, it takes crushed sand, small stone, and cement. So I'm out of cement right now. Was I making cement over here? I was making cement over here. Alright. And can I make more of it? Yeah, I can make more of it. Put some more stone in there. Alright, that'll take a while. But we'll just keep things moving along here as best as we can. Give me 300 more. So I can use a little bit more over here. Just work on yeah, I should work on the bottom 2 layers. Let's use until we're down to about 300. Side. Pit's pretty deep now. Just finish this little side here, and then we'll call it. Alright, that'll be enough for now. So let's see if we have a quest to do. I actually just got a point here. What can I put a point in that would be good? So this one's traps. This one has to do with armor with firearms. This would actually be a really good skill for me to have, even though I'm not a perception build. So I'm going to put a point in that. I have another playthrough that I'm doing just on my own, not on video, just to experiment with things on the side in between my sessions here. And I've realized, like, some of these skills on other trees are really useful, even if they're not specifically for my build. So might as well take advantage of that. Alright, what do we have going on here inventory-wise? I was thinking about doing a quest today, but my inventory's awfully full of stuff. I don't need all these cobblestones. All of our fighting positions are now going to be made out of concrete, so I only need some concrete to repair with. If we're going to go do a quest, I just want to put a few more things in the storage here. I'd probably get rid of those. Let's see what we got for a quest here. We don't have a quest right now. What's that one? Oh, that's the one that I failed. Right. Have I completed any challenges lately? I did. I got that one. And I entered the wasteland. What was that? Farming corn? Okay. Well, let's go talk to the trader and get a quest. And just do something. We can even take a lower tier quest. It doesn't have to be a tier 4. If we just want to save some time. Maybe we'll take a tier 3 quest. I definitely got plenty of ammo for this gun.
If you drink all the coffee, I'll kill you.
Let's go to previous tier. So now these are all tier 3. Let's take one that's fairly close by. None of them are very close by. How about here? Fetch and clear at the Ingalls residence. Too easy.
I got some shit work. Let's get one thing straight. You're not working with me. You're working for me.
We got plenty of time. Our base is in pretty good shape. I'll just go over here and do this one quest real quick. Then we'll get out and come back and get ready for the Blood Moon. This one's quite a distance away. Chicken. I got him. Damaged my bike in the process, but I got him. Bike's down below half health now, so I'll keep an eye on that. If it gets down around a quarter health, probably repair it. I'm not sure if they changed that the same way that they changed the other tools to where it doesn't break if it gets all the way to the bottom, but you just can't use it anymore. But I don't want to mess around with it and find out, just in case it's not like that. That's how the game used to be with all the tools. It was rather punishing if you weren't paying attention, but that's a nice change that they've made. Alright, we've found our POI. this truck. I'm gonna have to be pretty choosy because I don't have a lot of inventory space. So we're basically like, we're looking for the payoff room and then any good stuff that we might find along the way. Try to be kind of choosy about what I pick up here. I don't have a lot of space. Oops. Oh, come on. Need a little jump. In we go. With our new machine gun. Oh, there's bad news over there. I got a insta-kill on that radiated zombie. That's a bit of a surprise. This new gun must be pretty powerful compared to my previous one. Looks like it wants us to go down. This gun is good, I like it. Like it better if I had a better scope on it, but we'll do the best we can with it. It's good at short range where you don't, with this laser sight, where you don't have to aim down the sights. Holds a lot of ammo too, which is nice. Yeah, even though this is a rank 2, we're starting to see like radiated zombies and stuff in there. Just because my level is getting higher and the zombies scale up accordingly. Don't need any charred meat. Haven't used that for quite a long time. Cooking mag, always a good thing. We got bones already in our inventory, I might as well pick that up. Don't need yucca fruit. More cooking mag. Chicken soup. I don't think I need murky water. I'm getting enough water out of my dew collector now. Pure water, that I don't really need that. Not when my inventory is limited like it is right now. Down we go. Let's see what's down here in the basement. Don't need that stuff. Take that iron. See one over there. Can't get a clean shot. I like the laser sight on this thing. That's working pretty good for short range encounters. I think it'll work really good on the Horde night. Don't need that. Stay down. There's lots of good resources down here, but I don't need them that bad right at this moment. We're a little bit We're not pressed for time, but we don't want to waste any time because we do need to get back in time for the Horde night. Got plenty of time right now, but something unexpected happens. You find yourself in a sticky situation. It could turn south in a hurry, so we don't want that to happen. Stick to the plan. With the full auto fire on this gun, it really is pretty effective. Got him. Here's the payoff room, modest as it is. Machete parts. I don't know if I'm ever going to need a machete. Maybe. Let's just take it just in case. Since this is the payoff room, we can go ahead and load up. We're going to go straight home after this. Anything that's somewhat useful. Man, what a bunch of junk. Give me something useful in here. There we go. Some ammo, some handgun parts. Nice. Bullet tips. Don't need shotgun stuff. Not using any of that. Medical stuff. Lockpicks. I guess I don't need lockpicks. Is there another box up here? Sometimes there's a box hiding up top somewhere. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, we finished the POI. Did I get into that box? I did not. Yeah, nothing very good in there, unfortunately. Alright, let's get out of here. I got an idea, something we can do. We can go to the trader. We got a turn quest in anyway, so we're going to go home, we're going to drop off all of our stuff, and then we'll grab our sellable stuff, and we'll go to the trader, and we'll see if he has like a better scope for this gun. Maybe he has a scope mod that I can buy from him for this gun. Since we're not having much luck finding one, really could use one. The laser works pretty nice, but there's other ones that I think would work even better. Maybe not, though. Maybe that red dot's as good as... Maybe that laser is as good as it's gonna get. Still, we can see what he has to offer. It's 11 a.m. We got until 2200. That into combat. What's this new boots? Ranger boots. Increases max stamina. What do I have equipped right now? increases treated healing time of abrasions and breaks. I think this one's probably more important during a blood moon. This other one might be better during regular day-to-day activities, though. Okay. Chicken soup is already prepared. Did I cook anything recently? Yeah, I got another taco in there. Drop those up there. We still got 5 of these. That's plenty to get us through the day. Got plenty of water. Cooking ingredients. Okay, take this concrete with us. Handgun parts, that's a good find. Maybe I don't need to carry these small stones with me anymore. In the early game they're good. Wood, however, I'll always carry some wood just in case I run out of these building blocks. You can make more of those, and that's always a good thing to have. Plenty of medical supplies to get through the night. Alright, we wanted to grab some stuff to sell, as much as we can carry. Talk to the trader. Airdrop coming in. Where'd that go? There somewhere, perhaps? There somewhere? I don't know. Hard to say. Oh, there it is. Looks like it's quite a ways out there.
Well, afternoon. If you bring me a cold one, I might give you a discount.
Alright, let's first go and look at his
know the drill,
inventory and
asshole.
sell all this stuff that we don't need. Go.
Well, don't let the door.
Let's get our reward.
Congratulations. Here's your reward.
We know duct tape is always useful. We got plenty of antibiotics, so I don't think that's too important right now. Don't really use Molotov cocktails. I'll take the duct tape. Alright.
You got
now let's see if
money
he has
this
anything
time,
good for us
or
to
you
buy.
just here to
We're looking
piss
for
me off?
mods. What's this? Yeah, that's no good. He doesn't have any of that kind of stuff right now, unfortunately. What about recipes? Maybe he has a book that tells us how to make one. What's that do? Motion detection devices. Drone stuff. And unfortunately, he doesn't have any of that kind of stuff to help us right
I
now.
knew you were a cheap motherfucker.
That's alright. Let's go get... Let's see how far away these airdrops are. That one we established is in the other zone. This one's not very far away. Let's go get this one. Plenty of time to do that. Maybe there's something good in there that'll help us. Usually is something good in these airdrops. storage over here. Hit that on the way back, if I remember. Here we are. Workstation crafting. Coffee, cornbread, wood cubes, and crafting skills. Let's see what we've got in this bundle. Seed crafting, armor crafting, handgun crafting. Alright, not bad, not bad. Easy pickings around here? Not really. Alright, back home we go. Let's just go back home and figure out something to do close to home here. Now it's in the afternoon, I don't want to be too far from home. Let's scope this out while we're here. Workstations, nice. Some free lead. Cement. This is Dug-In Denizens, 1 tier POI. Looks like I might have already... Not very many enemies here. It's pretty small POI. So we'll clear it out while we're here. Repair tool crafting. Muzzle brake. We already have that. Armor crafting mag. More dupe tokens. There's a bird up there. Love the ragdoll physics in this game. It's very satisfying when you blast something and it flies around. I think that's pretty much it for that little POI. It's fine to do some stuff like that on your Horde night day, but you don't want to get deep into like a high tier POI that could take you several hours of in-game time. That's how you get yourself in trouble. Oh, I had a storage over here, but now I'm full, so screw it. Go back home. At this stage of the game, just kind of get through this blood moon and then start thinking about what we want to do next, because we're basically at this point where we now have access to tier 5 POIs, but they're still a little over our head. So just want to continue to get loot and improve, and eventually we'll feel more confident to go and try one of those again. Is this door open? Because something broke it down, that's why. Wood cubes, that's an other. Get a door now. I could make a better door, but it's not really that important. Oh, it won't let me build it there because this little frame is still in place. Now it should let me build there. There we go. Some things that are for sale, put them back in there. Level 3 athletic gloves. It's a new one for me. Increases max stamina. Okay, not good for Blood Moon, but might be good for day to day. Shotgun shells for sale. Definitely coming into this Blood Moon with plenty of ammo. I should take this cornbread with me and just eat that before I eat the meat stew, because it's not as good. Those things suck. Yeah, I can get some more. You're a zombie. Oh yeah. That's how you deal with them. A couple of blue bags. Nice. Bow's not very good for me, but we got this one. Get more honey when harvesting trees. Okay, that's cool. Duct tape's always good. Sledgehammer crafting, not good. Semi-mod, not really a useful thing. 9mm ammo. Some better boots. Alright, not bad. Water in here. Crops are still growing. Some more fuel for that to keep it going. More stone. Running a little short. this one. Fall distance. Okay, that's not very important right now. These are duplicates, so I can sell the worst one. These are both used in recipes. Water. Quite a bit of duct tape there, that was nice. As you've probably figured out by now, duct tape's used in like everything. A lot of repair kits on hand, that's good. Stone. Let's get that going. So I pushed the wrong button somewhere. What happened? But I pushed the wrong button somewhere. Alright. Well, it's 1700. It's getting close to start time for the blood moon. Oops, that doesn't go there. Alright, so at any time I can hold down R, and I can switch to different ammo types here if I need to for any of these guns. I feel like I might as well start with the good stuff. It's the blood moon. There's nothing in this game that's more important than that. Go back to the regular stuff after the blood moon when we go back to our normal day-to-day activities. You know, I'm just gonna pop a repair on, even though they're not totally down, I'm gonna repair this and that also. Between these three guns I should have plenty of ammo and plenty of good stuff going on. I'm only going to use the 44 in case of emergency if these ones run out of ammo or something, which I don't see happening. Well, we can go concrete up some more stuff while we wait. The more concrete we have, the better everything will hold up. Let's check inside of our fighting compartment and see. I don't know how much concrete I put in here. It's pretty solid. So it wouldn't hurt to do some more in here. Stop when we get to about 300. We have about 300 concrete in hand for repairs, just in case. Oh, I need cobblestone to repair that before I can concrete it, which is kind of annoying, but okay. Cobblestone. There we go. over 3 hours here before the big show starts. Stay tuned, it's about to get exciting. I know this part hasn't been all that exciting, but it's about to get better. Full ramp here. This down there should be functional. All the major stairways concreted, at least these front ones. I don't think these ones back here see too much traffic, so I'm not too concerned about these. We'll work on those for next week. And these pathways are not terribly critical. I haven't seen any damage on them except for on these blocks, so I think we're good with that. This thing might take some damage. Maybe I should... go like that. The whole front facade concreted. Wouldn't want to fall off there now, that would hurt. Probably break a leg. Alright, we are almost ready. 19 o'clock. Spend all my points. I got all my points spent. I wanted to take a look at... Let's get up into our safe spot, and then we'll take a look at some of these challenges that we still have outstanding. Gathering sand. Gathering iron, gathering lead, gathering nitrate powder, gathering oil shale, gathering precious elements. This one is... Did I do all these? I still got to get to meet Bob, Hugh, and Joel. They're in the desert, the snow, and the wasteland, respectively. Still gotta harvest leather from... It wants you to do it from restaurant booths with a stone axe, which is the most obscure thing. I don't understand why they make this one so specific. Like, you really have to go out of your way to do this one. Harvesting forged steel. So, it wants us to harvest forged steel from things like street lights and vending machines, but can't do that until we get a good enough salvaging skill, and I'm not sure if we're there yet. We'll try that one of these days. We looked at the gathering ones. Farm coffee beans. It wants us to harvest some coffee beans. Harvest yucca. Harvest aloe vera. Harvest hops. And harvest pumpkins. So I'm working on most of those already. Crafting splints. I could easily do this if I put my mind to it. Craft first aid bandages. I could also do that very easily if I put my mind to it. Heal bleeding. That one might be a little harder to do because I don't get hit that often. Heal infection, heal dysentery, heal broken leg, heal broken arm, heal concussion, heal fatigued, heal laceration. Well, I mean, if you're playing the game really well, then you're not going to get affected by these very often, so it's kind of silly to make an achievement out of them, or challenge out of them, in my opinion. You should get a challenge by not getting infected, not getting hurt. Gotta enter the snow biome. Gotta survive for 21 real-life hours, which I don't know how close we are on that one. Oh, okay, so we're at 15 hours and 27 minutes. Maybe that's because we died and we just haven't been alive that long consistently, or I'm not sure. Survive 5 blood moons. This one's going to be our 4th. And then survive 10 blood moons. Hunt rabbits, chickens, coyotes, deer, snakes, boars, wolves, mountain lions, bears, and then just any old animals. And then all the different kind of zombie kills. Vultures, lumberjacks, spiders, big mamas, tourists, mutated, cops, whites, and demo zombies, which we haven't seen yet. And then these ones are just for the different biomes. Got to do basically the same kind of thing we did for the burnt forest biome, but we got to do that in the desert, the snow, and the wasteland eventually to get those. So I think I can get all of these except for maybe the healer ones. Like, that's not going to be easy to do. Like, I'm going to have to intentionally get hurt to do those. Anyhow, we are almost ready for action here. I'm going to drink a recog before the blood moon starts. I'm going to do it a couple minutes before the blood moon starts, because last time I tried to do it when the zombies were already coming at me, and it was a little sloppy. I think I'm going to start back here with this gun. And then when I run low on ammo, I could switch to the regular ammo, or I can just switch to this gun and move up a little further so I can see the target a little better. Yeah, let's see how it goes. That's kind of my plan. Almost time for action. Let's take a look at our map here real quick while we have a minute. So we still haven't found the complete boundaries. So one of these days we can go down here and we can continue working around. We know the burned forest is over on the left, the wasteland's on the top, and the desert's on the bottom. So I'm assuming that the snow would be out on the east somewhere. So maybe we'll do some exploring this next week after the blood moon's over. Ooh, I'm getting a little nervous. I always get nervous, even if I'm pretty confident we got a good Horde base in place like we do, I still get nervous. We've done all the preparation we can do, now it's time to execute. Execute zombie after zombie after zombie. Almost time. It's about 5 minutes till I'm going to drink that recog.
Trader Rick is now closed, so get off my lawn.
Alright, drinking recog. I guess I'm taking recog because it's pills. Alright, here we go. Disciplined with our trigger here. Fire shots unnecessarily. Plenty of ammo, but none to waste. Watch out for those cops so they don't blow themselves up. That would be bad. Where's he going? So good. See, because there's a dead zombie in my way. Still have plenty of ammo. Gained a level. Making short work of these zombies. Try our other gun for a while. This one works really good. Low recoil. Lots of ammo in the clip too. You can go further before you have to reload. on the sights can just use this red dot perfectly. It's a laser, I should say. There's also a red dot sight in the game, which is different. Lumberjack. Military zombie. Caught me reloading when he was trying to spit at me, so that's why I moved aside. Base is working well so far, from what I can tell up here. Let's check repairs. Good, I like it. Die. Some sort of nasty zombie over there. I'm not sure what kind of zombie that is that I'm hearing. I think that might be the tourist zombie that's making a different noise. Smoothly so far. Hopefully they're not damaging anything else on my base down below. As far as I can tell, things are going pretty smoothly here. So a couple of blue bags dropped, that's always good. catching all the toxins that the cops were spitting at me, so that's good. Fell on the spikes and killed himself already. Just as intended. Throw some burn zombies at me. Hours to go. Wrong about the laser. It's actually working really well here for this situation. I can see all the laser all the way back to our backboard back there. Just occurred to me that part of the reason why this backboard was taking damage last time is because I'm probably shooting it by accident every so often when I miss the zombies. 'Easy peasy. Been seriously threatened so far. See a lot of movies where people are using machine guns, like war movies or whatever, and they just open up and full auto fire. No, you're doing it wrong. If you have to full auto fire your machine gun, like you're seriously doing something wrong. Short bursts, 2 or 3 shots at the most, should be enough to take down any target, unless something really goes sideways. Dogs are a little bit tricky just because of the way that they stand lower and our gate is a little bit, blocks them a little bit there. Throwing more vultures at us this time, but they haven't broken through. Keep dying. eye in on the spikes up there. Stutter. Almost there, less than a half an hour to go. Going very smoothly from up here at this perspective. Hopefully things are okay down below. Okay, it's officially dawn. Still a few stragglers out here. We'll finish off the stragglers and then we'll get all the loot.
Now open. We got food and wares if you got the money.
Alright, I think we did it. Look at all the loot bags. Nothing appears to be destroyed at first glance. That's good. Assault rifle crafting, workstation ×2. Excellent. Ooh, schematic for structural brace. Spear. Repair tool. Harvesting tool. Some duct tape in that one. We're gonna have to make a couple of trips here because there's tons of loot. Well, another successful Horde night. I don't want to log out until I collect that loot. I'm not 100% sure if it'll still be there when I log back in. I think it will, but I don't want to take my chances. So let me just, we're going to push our time a little bit later this day just to get all this loot. We'll take the bike next time. Also don't need all this ammo on us anymore. Now the Horde night's over. Also don't need that. I didn't use it at all, nor do I need it. I'll take one full stack of each of those, probably be sufficient. Shoddy ammo. Nomad gloves ×1. Don't think we had that one yet. No? Okay. That's for recipes. That's for recipes. Think about our Horde base for several days. Alright, let's continue getting this loot. Take our bike. Handguns. Ooh, machine gun parts. Awesome. More handgun magazines. Some more ammo. Vehicle magazine. 3 machine gun, 2 handgun parts. Awesome. Harvesting tool. Some glue. Legendary parts. 2 assault rifle crafting. Some ammo. Some duct tape, some vehicle crafting, and ammo, workstation crafting, steel tool parts, seed crafting, high power ammo, 9mm, vehicle crafting, duct tape, ammo, forged steel, a cigar mod, 2 assault rifle crafting, handgun crafting, 2 handgun parts, seed crafting, some 9mm, electrical crafting, forged steel, ammo, 7.62, trap crafting, yeah, that one's not that great. Alright, back out for one more trip. We'll have to take a closer look with our wrench or our claw hammer later to see if anything needs repairs, but at first glance it appears as though our Horde base took everything the zombies had and no problem. That's excellent. That hood. This one's worse. It's this one. Didn't have that one yet. Here. That's a recipe. That one's a recipe. Mods. Excellent to find some steel, to find some glue, lots of handgun parts, lots of machine gun parts. Excellent. A legendary part. Very good, very good. Sell a stack of those. Start working on a new stack. Same here. Alright, let's go get the rest of it. And we're almost done. Very happy that our base worked well. You never really know until you try it. Sometimes unexpected things happen. But it looks like our base is working pretty darn good so far. And nothing good in that one. Duct tape, 7.62, another recog. Seed crafting, 762. 2 salvage tool craftings, that's nice. Some 9mm. A bipod schematic. Some duct tape and 9mm. Handgun, 762. Alright, that should do it. Alright, let's go put away all this stuff, and we'll call it a day. This SMG just worked like a charm. I'm really happy with it. Quite a bit of duct tape now, that's good. Okay, folks, I think we'll leave it at that. When we log back in next time, we'll figure out what we want to do next. I'm just gonna kind of think about it between now and next session. But another successful blood moon, that was awesome. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something or were at least entertained, and if so, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and leave a comment to tell me what you thought about it, and I will catch you in the next one.